Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber podcast. I am your host Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. What are you doing now, Devin?
Booing you.
Why are you doing that? Why? What a way to start! Automatically. God damn. We're back again. Oh my god. We are back again with another week of gaming news with the usual crew. Devin,
What's up?
JJ.
What's up?
My God, Devin, what a way to start derailing shit. Just literally 30 seconds into the podcast. 30
I didn't,
fucking
I
seconds.
didn't do anything.
You're like, I just said a word. That's all I did.
Those are the people. That was chat. They
That was
they wanted
chat.
to boo you. That
Chat.
was chat.
What do you say? Chat. Chat GPT said it. Actually, it was AI. Oh my God. So yeah, again, my man, Devin. So yeah, back again with another week of gaming. Actually, there's a pretty good amount to talk to, and there's some pretty crazy shit, and there's some pretty big stuff that that has happened. So, and there's also a couple funny things, I think. But yeah, we'll get into that. But first, what have you guys been playing this past week? JJ, same thing.
Yep, pretty much. World of Warcraft, classic.
You're like, I gotta keep getting my fix, man. I gotta keep doing it.
Yeah, I got to level 80, bro. I'm leveling up in Cataclysm right now.
Wait, did you say 80?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Damn. I was like, he didn't say that.
JD's hardcore.
Yeah, he is. He's hardcore. I mean, there's a reason when we play certain games, he's our ringer. Like when we play Dark Souls, or well, Souls likes.
Like Sekiro.
That's not co-op.
Well, but it's a Souls
So,
like game, though,
anyways,
right?
Devin, what have you been playing? You fucker.
Balatro and Avowed. That's it.
How far are you in Avowed?
Not very far.
Really? You are still wow.
I haven't had much. I mean, it's not really from lack of trying or not like lack of wanting. Just been busy this past week.
Interesting. And me, shit. I don't think I've played anything else. I've just been playing. I've been playing Gears of War Ultimate Edition on the PC. I found
Oh,
out.
you started without me.
Well, what we could still play whenever you get it, because I think you might have to actually buy it and maybe just or whatever. I don't know if you could play online for free, right?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know. So you might need like at least a month of Game Pass or whatever. I don't know. Um, yeah, no, I found out. I was scrolling through Twitter like I typically do, and then I saw that someone else who plays Gears said that like, oh wow, it's a completely separate achievement list. I was like, really? A separate achievement list, you say? So I downloaded it, started playing it, and yeah, it's its own list, separate from the Xbox version. There's PC version because I know like pretty sure Gears 4 is as well, but I know Gears 5 for sure. Like it's just shared across PC and Xbox. Pretty much, I mean, most Xbox games now are just like that, right?
Think so.
But yeah, I was like, you know what? Yeah. And it's just funny like I'm going through the game. I'm like on the third act now. Um and it's just yeah, like you popping all these old achievements that I'm like I, I think the funniest thing about it is that if well no, not if when I finish this campaign and get all these achievements and then like you and me play and I get the like insane achievements and all that stuff, it's gonna be the fourth set or like the fourth time I've unlocked insane for Gears of War 1 because there's obviously the 360 version, but remember it was you and I, right, Devin? Like we played the PC, the original PC version,
Yeah.
uh, co-op. And then of course Gears of War Ultimate on Xbox, and now Gears of War Ultimate on PC. So I just think that's kind of funny. To
Hilarious.
well, I mean, come on, like it's just that to have all those achievements like from one game, a fourth fucking set. It's just to me, it's pretty funny, but I don't know.
That's fucking hilarious.
I fucking hate you guys. I really do. All right, so you guys got anything else to add, or you want to get right into this news?
Let's get in it just like we get in Sniper's Mode.
Right into the news.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna understand that joke, Devin, but God
the whole
bless
point.
you.
That's the whole point of the joke. Only
Yeah,
a select few are
only
supposed to get
only a
it.
select elite few will understand. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. I don't think we'll have a lot to say about this, or not a lot, but I don't think we have a lot of opinions on this. So I want to get this one first. This whole these women streamers situation that happened last week. It was what I think last Monday. Everything was, or at least a lot of all the reports were coming out. So two separate events actually. There was these three streamers, women streamers, Valkyrie, Cinna, and Emiru. Emiru. I don't know how to say that last one.
Emmy. You can say Emmy.
Emmy. Okay. I guess you know who these people are more than I know. Valkyrie. I've heard of her. I don't know who the other two are. They were just live streaming. I guess they were just walking around doing nothing, whatever. They had a guy like threaten to kill him, basically, like live on stream, and he like started following him.
What? You know why he wanted to kill him?
Apparently, so I saw like some stuff. He like asked for the one of their numbers.
Yeah,
and
Emmy's number.
And she was just. But look, I'm gonna get some shit for this. Like, in no way am I endorsing what this dude did, and I am in no way like saying it's okay
Sounds like you are.
for him to have done this. The thing is, she kind of belittled him with like made fun of him with the like. At first, she was like, "Oh, I don't have a phone," and so he was like,
well, the thing with Emmy though, she's that awkward gamer girl though. That's her pro thing.
I don't. Come on, you can't be like, "I don't have a phone," and then he's like, "You can use my phone." I don't know how to use phones. I'm just
Well,
look.
it's putting in it's like an awkward thing, bro.
I
She's
know.
such an introvert. Like that's how they act, bro. Like you know how like there's always like the gaming trope of gamer guys. Like we're all like, oh, girl talking to us. You know, it's like she's the same. She's the same thing, bro.
I know.
She's just like
Look,
kind of cringy and in a girl gamer way.
look. I'm just saying, like, I, I, I don't agree with what the guy did. I'm not endorsing it. I think the dude should, get punished to the full extent of the law for whatever it is. Blah 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 blah. I kind of get for some dudes who are maybe a little unhinged, how that could set them off. I'm just saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That wasn't the only incident though. This one, I don't know. This one, I'm a little bit on the side of like the conspiracy theorists on this one, and maybe this one is for clicks and views. Amaranth, our favorite, OnlyFans girl streamer, right, guys? Amaranth.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I know JJ, you definitely know who I'm talking about.
Who?
Oh, don't even start. Anyways, so she tweeted. She just tweeted out. This happened on last Sunday. She tweeted out, I'm being too robbed at gunpoint." Basically, she says she's being robbed at gunpoint. And then later on, some stuff happened, I guess. But what happened was apparently 3 guys went to her home and robbed her for crypto coins at gunpoint. And so apparently they let her use her phone. So instead of calling 911 because she said she didn't want to like startle them or something, she just tweeted that she was being robbed at gunpoint. She did release footage, but this is where the conspiracy theorists are like, I don't know about this one. First off, she tweeted while being robbed at gunpoint, apparently. But like, if you look at the footage, like they're coming in with her, she's like running, saying this way, and people are pointing at like the dogs are like wagging their tails, like as if they know the people. I don't know. Like, I'm a little bit like, maybe. I mean, because Amaranth has kind of done shit before for for like views and clicks and just attention. I'm coming off so bad. Like people are gonna be like, "Oh, this dude's just anti-woman." I like women.
I
I'm
don't
not.
think you've ever come off good in your life.
Oh, wow. Look, I like women. I'm not anti-women, but just saying. I don't know.
I really hear the whole story on it. She was, I think, robbed at gunpoint because I was watching a little bit of Moist Critical's video about the whole Emmy and Valkyrie incident.
Yeah.
But that kind of sounds weird. But again, when you're walking, if your dog like walks in and sees you and sees other people
Some
behind you,
dogs
sometimes they're
are
like, "Oh, you're
just like
chill. You're chill. You're with my
some
owner. You're
dogs
chill."
are just like if the owner's not like I don't know if the owner's not acting freaked out. Like some dogs are just like friendly to everybody. So like I don't know. I think people. I mean, she could be doing it. Like honestly, it's just like it's one of those things. Like I don't know. Just to ask whoever the maker is at the end, be like, I don't know. Like you have all these questions, be like, so was that real or was that staged or like what? Like I'm like, it's so hard in today's age to tell what's real and what's fake. Like, I hope she didn't fake it because it's just like that's a really fucked up thing to do because like there are people that actually do get robbed. It's like be a fucked up thing to make up and stuff like that. So it's like not like you hope that she got robbed. I'm hoping she's not like being a piece of shit and doing it. Like I hope what she's saying is telling the truth and like those people get brought to justice that did rob her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just. First of all, like the shit is just like both situations happening. I think they both happened last Sunday. Uh, it's just insane. Like that it would happen. Like just
Yeah.
like both of them happened on the same day and all this stuff. But yeah, it's
Yeah, so that guy was just already unhinged, cringe, dude, bro. Like you saw like the thing where like he met her, he was chill, got a photo from the three girls, Valkyrie and them. He was got a like a normal interaction. If you see like kind of like a celebrity-ish kind of like content creator,
yeah,
you're like, oh shit, it's so and so. Kind of take a pic. All right, cool. They even said he was cool. Like, oh, he's a really cool guy. And then changes clothes, meets him at the park, and does a cringy little fucking pickup line to
no,
the
yeah,
girl.
that
And
that
just put on the spot and being live streamed
that's what I'm
as well. So
saying.
it's kind of weird. So
That
Emmy already
guy,
being
like,
awkward how she
yeah,
is, and he already intended. If she said no, I'm gonna attack her. So like, what? Like,
no, that's what I'm
bro.
saying. That guy, like, needs to be like punished to the full extent of the law because he threatened someone. Like, yeah, like that's why I say I don't agree with like what that motherfucker did. Like, that's just like, dude, come on. Like,
And I know I think I saw some people were saying like it's their fault for not having bodyguards, but I'm like, dude, sometimes people just don't want to you can't even go out and have fun. You literally need bodyguards 24/7, bro.
that's
You
one
Well,
of
gotta
the.
like
fuck the
you
world.
can't. Not everyone can afford a fucking bodyguard too.
Well,
Oh, these
they
streamers
can,
can.
they
These
can,
streamers
they
can.
can.
Well, I know,
But
but still, like that's stupid. To
no,
like,
so for me, that right there, I don't like because this is where I feel for specifically even female streamers, women streamers, is that like this day and age with internet, with
Parasocial shit, dude. That's what
yeah,
it is.
like yeah, especially people who are on Twitter, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, like there's too many crazy people out there that when they follow you on social media, they watch your Twitch streams, they watch your YouTube videos, all this stuff. They may comment whatever it is, or and even probably donate money and all this stuff. There's some sense of entitlement, or and even like they kind of know you. So like these content creators, I feel for them that like they have to be careful with certain things they have to do because they don't you can't just like, oh, I'm gonna walk around the city. Maybe you live in, Los Angeles. It's like, I'm gonna go walk around the city because maybe first of all you don't want to let people know you live in Los Angeles because now they know you live in Los Angeles, so they'll try and find exactly where you live. And obviously then there's that, like you can't like let them know because I've seen things where people have like streamers have been like, oh, they just were in their room and people used like the sun shining through their window to pinpoint exactly where they would be, like based on the time. It's like it's it's a little, it's fucking nuts. You know what I mean? Like they figured out where this person lived, where this person's apartment was, based on the shadows of the sun, what from the sunshine and everything, and like, oh, it had to, and it was at this time. So if you do this, like, how the fuck are you? How insane do you have to be able to just like that's how you're gonna figure out, and you're gonna like, yeah, now I know where this person lives. So like, yeah, and I've heard, there's a few streamers that have talked about like they've had to move a few times and stuff. So like, and especially women streamers, like, yeah, it's, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can get that with like athletes in sports. Like they found out, like, I mean, Dan Campbell, the Lions head coach, he had to move because someone at his daughter's school, like they found out where like he lives, and when they lost, not this most recent year in the playoffs, lulz, but them losing the playoffs, but like they had to move because they were getting like threats to their house and stuff, which that's not cool. But the Lions losing the playoffs is cool.
No,
That's the
dude,
cool part.
yeah, but yeah, I guess it's just it's not just like content
No, yeah, it's
creators.
just like it's just anybody in the public eye now is like,
Well, I mean, like, dude, Danny Green when he was on the fucking Los Angeles Lakers, getting death threats after he missed a fucking three to win the game for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook, like, apparently got death threats too and shit when he was on the Lakers. Like Philadelphia, just Philadelphia in general.
dude, I hate Philadelphia fans. I hate all of them. Like,
They
I'm
are,
sure there's some people from Philadelphia that are nice, but
but
like, holy
there's
shit!
way
Like,
too many, right? Yeah.
I mean, there's motherfuckers that eat fucking horse shit after they win the Super Bowl. So it's just like, you guys don't seem like the people I want to hang out with.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're in the public eye, that's why, like, I don't know. That's one of those things where I'm kind of glad that, like, yeah, we do this podcast. I do my own YouTube stuff. I'm glad. I don't think I'll ever get big because I'd probably have to kill someone. But that's
Yeah, or you get killed.
no, that's why I said I'd have to kill someone. Like I legitimately like, dude. You know how many streamers have talked about like they all own guns? Like,
I don't know,
oh
5.
yeah, no, dude. There's a lot of them that have talked about like, yeah, that they all like they own weapons. Like it's just specifically women, like
Well, we do
content
live in
creators.
America, so
Yeah, that's
I'll just
true.
tell
That
you.
is true. All right, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad everyone's okay, obviously, but crazy shit, crazy shit. All right, let's go ahead and talk about one of our favorite fucking uh publishers, Activision. So, I don't know, was this actually a game? This whole, I don't think it was a game. Supposedly, a new Guitar Hero game was kind of not really announced, just surprise announced. Wasn't supposedly Activision actually announcing it or whatever. It just kind of leaked. Guitar Hero Mobile for obviously phones. The reason this is getting a lot of eyes on it, they clearly used AI for at least like the picture that for the announcement or whatever it is. And like yeah, I'll put the picture up cuz yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking putting this picture up. I think you
It's
talked about it.
ungood.
I think JJ, you said it last week, right? Or maybe you, Devin. I don't know. One of you guys said it last week. Like you looked at that picture and said, "Yeah, this works." When we were talking about the call, or maybe 2 weeks ago, when we were talking about the Call of Duty stuff. Um, I don't know what they were thinking. Like how they could be like they looked at the picture and were like, "Yeah, the speakers, like there's speakers on, it's a band on a stage. There's speakers. There's the jewels for when you're hitting the notes or whatever. The speakers look so warped in this picture. Like it looks like smushed bread practically. Even the jewels in the picture for like the notes don't look like they're actually like, I don't know the best word, but like quote unquote attached to like the fretboard. It looks weird. It looks fucking weird. I again, I don't know how they saw this and like, yeah, go ahead, no, put it out, it's good.
Yeah, it looks very ungood. Like it's just did not look good.
Okay, so somebody readers added context to the image. The advert is real, but it's for research purposes. Clicking the download button shows a fake store page stating this isn't a real game, but could be someday. We'd love if you could answer this short survey, which could help inform the potential future of this game. So I guess they're trying to like see about maybe people wanting a new Guitar Hero in some form.
You could just put a fucking poll out. You don't need to put an AI like image and be like, "Do you guys want this?" It's like, I don't know. I mean, do any people want a mobile Guitar Hero game? Like, I don't give a shit about.
I know, man, dude. I love the Guitar Hero DS, man. Shit was lit.
No, look, dude, that game, I had it. The Guitar Hero for the DS, I very much enjoyed that game. No,
I also had it for DS as well.
That game was awesome. That's where I first heard that. I think that the band
That's where I
Seether.
first learned to touch a woman.
Where I first learned to. No, there's a song on there from Seether, named. Fuck, I don't remember.
Fake It?
No, it's not Fake It. It's like a more upbeat song. Damn, I'm not remembering, but like it's on there. I like that song.
I didn't play too much on it. I only like a Rise Above This.
I don't remember what the name of the song is, but like, yeah, there's a Seether song on there that there's a few songs. There was a few songs. I'd have to look up like a list of what was it called? It was just called Guitar Hero DS.
Remedy.
That's the name of the song. You'll be the remedy.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna see. Is it called Guitar Hero DS? Because I want to look up like a list of Guitar Hero
One Step
on
Closer by
Tour.
Linkin Park, bro. Damn.
They had that on there.
There's two of them.
On Tour is the one I'm thinking of. Guitar Hero on Tour.
This Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. That's sick as shit, bro.
That was on there. Yeah, I liked it because it had that like little strap you put in, so you could like. It only had the 4 buttons though, right? It only had 4 buttons. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you take like pretty much just play medium. I think the higher difficulty just makes it, I think, faster. Oh, Can't Stop. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Damn. Damn.
Oh, so
All American. Sorry, I'm just going down the list.
Devin's right though. There was like more than one. The Guitar Hero on Tour series. I thought there was only one. Guitar Hero on Tour Decades, and Guitar Hero on Tour Modern Hits.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at is the Decades.
So
the one where it had
I for sure played just the first one. But yeah. I like those games, but I don't think we should have another Guitar Hero game. I know Xbox now owns Activision, so like, if they made a new Guitar Hero game, it would be on Game Pass and stuff. I'm more of a Rock Band guy.
We need a new DJ Hero. That's what we need.
I know, yeah, you're a big fan of that. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
You were very much like, oh yeah, this game is good and this that. I wish I played it, man. I wish I played it, but
come over and we'll play it together.
huh.
I got 2 DJ boards. Like, what do you?
You have 2 boards? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I got 2 DJ boards, bruh. Because I bought DJ Hero 1 and 2.
Oh, God.
So I have 2 DJ boards, so we can do 2-player.
Interesting.
We can DJ battle.
Maybe one day. All right, let's move to the next thing. You guys remember Scalebound?
Mm-hmm.
So Hideki
Yeah, like
Kamiya. What happened?
I said, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, do you remember it, old man?
oh my god. I was very much excited for. You know what? We'll talk about it actually when when we're talking about like more in depth about the game. But so Hideki Kamiya, he was it Platinum Games, right?
Yeah.
He was the head of Platinum Games, or at least the director. I don't think he's with them anymore. Um, yeah, he's with a new studio, I think, named Clover or something like that. So there was a video that got released where him and his like team were looking at early Scalebound footage, and he was just talking about like how he was reminiscing about the development of the game. But he said eh, basically, "Hey, Phil Spencer, let's fucking do this game. Come on." So he still wants to make it, and I'm over here like, yeah, I was excited about that when they announced it because I want to say I actually was there at the Xbox showcase when they announced it. I might have been at that one if they announced it at like the Xbox One like showcase back in 2013. Was it 2013 I went? Fuck. Because I was there at the actual event. Yeah, we already know like, sometime later the game got canceled and everything. Uh, I don't know. I I wanted that game. It looked cool. Yeah, it looked a little cringy with some of the stuff. The guy like trying to be all like super edgy cool, like, yeah, look at me. But I don't know, man. I like dragons too, so
Dragging these nuts on her brain.
oh my god. I don't
Ah, you got him.
So one of the funniest things though,
Got him.
when that game got like canceled, I saw so many people were like, "Oh my god, I was looking forward to this game." Except that when that game came out, all I saw was so much vitriol for that shit. It was like, this game looks like crap. It looks like fucking dog shit. It doesn't run well. Blah 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 blah. Xbox is really gonna release this? So much. It was ridiculous. But that's anything Xbox for you. Um I don't do you guys remember like at least watching footage of it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember watching.
Scalebound?
Yeah.
Dude, like years ago, yeah. What the
Well, I
fuck?
mean, maybe you guys blocked it out of your head.
Coming from you. Because
You
you're
can't
old.
you can't see. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You can't see me, but I'm giving you guys that look like fuck you.
You're looking at the camera.
Yeah, I'm looking at the camera like fuck you.
All right, Jim.
Yeah, except for the gym.
I don't know.
Okay,
I
Mr.
mean,
Deadpool.
did you? So I mean, were you guys interested in it at all?
I mean, I would have played it.
Yeah, it would have been on Game Pass. I don't give a fuck.
Well, no, this was before Game Pass.
It would have been on Game Pass.
I mean, eventually, yeah, it would have been on Game Pass.
So I'm still right.
Oh my god.
I mean, by the time maybe it came out, maybe it might have been on Game Pass at launch. Who knows?
Yeah, it's true, true. I guess what guys Scalebound on Xbox Game Pass. So like, oh shit, that's crazy, dude.
Wow. Wow. All right. You know what? We're just gonna move to the next thing. Fuck you guys. You guys are dicks. All right. So are you before I guess we get into the actual story of this? Are you guys part of that the insider program for the Xbox?
To be honest, I
Um,
don't know.
I think I am, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, so I mean PlayStation's launching one now. They're launching a beta program Uh, it's it's basically the same thing. It's for PS5 and PC. You get to test games, new console features, app features, user experiences. It's basically the same thing if you're part of the Xbox Insider program. They have that same thing going on where you're just like, oh, play an alpha of this game. Oh, we're gonna have maybe a new dashboard. You can see it 2 weeks before the rest of the people, stuff like that. Or if like a new thing is being added, whatever. I mean, I signed up for it. I don't know if I'll get in. They probably might look and like this motherfucker doesn't even play his PlayStation really. But
Probably does this guy even own a PlayStation?
All I know is that this guy sold it
no, I have.
and got another one.
I'm looking at my PlayStation right here. I have the PlayStation Slim. Looking at it
Yikes.
right here. You say yikes?
I didn't stutter.
I don't know. I mean, does that interest you guys? Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I
I
don't
have to-
care.
I would have to, have to remove the dust off my PS5 and turn
Holy
it on and shit,
fuck.
and update all my
Okay.
shit on that.
All right then.
Honestly, like I don't even care really about the Xbox Insiders program. It's just like I don't know.
I think the Xbox Insider. I think I got the patch 8 tests or something like that for Baldur's Gate 3 to do like the cross-platform. But since my buddies on PC don't have it yet, it's fucking worthless.
You know what? Actually, speaking of the Xbox Insider program, they've recently had an update that they're telling people like, yeah, don't download this update. It was factory resetting some people's Xboxes.
That's kind of like why I don't want to be in some of these programs and stuff. And I don't know. You get these things. It's like, oh, we launched this new version of the app, and like, oh, but now the app crashes. Like I don't know. Like I think you have Bleacher Report, right, Everett? And like,
No, I
it's
stopped.
okay.
I think the Bleacher Report app. I think it's crap, dude. Like,
Dude, the newest update of it is terrible. It's so bad. And like, I mean, I don't because I'm not poor, so I don't have an Android. But I don't know when you guys
Jesus
get like
Christ.
push notifications. There's like for
Blue bubbles for
iOS
life,
user,
man.
well, there's like the little red like bubble above the app before you open it on iOS, and like
yeah, we get
it
like a
shows
little
like
dot. Yeah.
yeah, and it shows like the total number of notifications.
Yeah.
But there's no way on Bleacher Report to get like
Oh, it's just
it doesn't.
stuck.
There's nowhere to like. It's like oh you like right now it's like oh you have like 11 notifications.
It's like no, I don't. I looked.
I'm like where are they? Because like if you go in your mail and you delete all your fucking emails, then you don't have like a number next to it. So I'm just like, I don't like. How do I get rid of these numbers? And there's just like no clear like, and because they recently updated it and like yeah, the app's just dog
It's
shit
busted.
now.
It's busted.
Like
Yeah.
how you check scores, it's like longer. How you check score, so like yeah, just like I don't know. Whoever app tested this thing needs like the app testers and developers need to be beaten because it better be AI. They better be like, oh yeah, we use AI for this. I'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense because it's trash. We need to go back to, and unrelated. We need to go back to just putting the fucking blades back on the Xbox. That's what we need. We need the blades for our menus.
Yeah.
You really like the blades?
It's nostalgia.
Honestly, I think my favorite like Xbox dashboard was I don't know if it was the first iteration or the second iteration for the Xbox One. Like the tiles. Oh, it was the first one because it was like the last iteration of the 360.
360 one, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So and then
I
it
don't
just
know. I want the OG 360 one, bro. Like when you first
no.
turn that shit
I
on.
like those. I like those tiles, man. I really like the tiles. Like to just have it like that.
Like the Netflix shit.
No. That was like the second one for the 360. I'm talking about the last dashboard for the 360 that they then switched over when they like cleaned it up a bit more when it went over to the Xbox One. Where it was
Yeah, I know. I think me and Devin seen him a couple times when like hundreds of those 360s came in and be traded in.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because no, the one you're talking about that's like Netflix, that was the second iteration of the 360 dashboard. When they like, and then like, I don't know if they introduced it at the same time or introduced it after, but like, when they were introducing like the avatars too. I remember that dashboard, but the one after, and then like I said, it did roll over to the Xbox One. I know I like that one. It was just kind of basic. You don't need a lot, but it also has some like like character to it and everything. Because yeah, I like the blades, but the blades are just kind of, I think, maybe a little too simple for me. But I get why people like them. I just meh. I don't know.
I want the OG shit, bro.
The original Xbox one.
When it first came out, 360.
Give me the original Xbox.
Yeah, I want to hear the every time I load up.
Ah, man. 360 days. Those were the days. We're all starting to get into that stupid ass, like, we're sounding old because we're just too nostalgic for those days. We gotta stop. You're like,
You
but
are
those are
old.
the best days. I don't know. You, Devin, you are definitely getting into that, like, sounding old, because you beat that drum probably more
You call
than.
me Unk? You give me Unk status now?
Oh my god, you call me Unk, motherfucker?
Like, okay, little bro. Okay, little bro. Calm down.
God damn. All right, let's go move to the next thing. We'll stick with PlayStation, at least for the time being. I don't know if there's another PlayStation studio. What the fuck? PlayStation story we're gonna talk about, but oh yeah, there is gonna be another one. We'll talk about those later. PlayStation just got hit with some layoffs. The PlayStation-owned studio Visual Arts was hit with layoffs this week amid a further restructuring of Sony's U.S. game development operations. Well, some of the cuts included staff who had contributed to recently canceled projects like an upcoming live service game at Bend Studio. A source told Kotaku the layoffs were more widespread than that. This is coming from Kotaku. Yeah, just more layoffs in the gaming industry. Again, this is a weekly thing that I keep saying. Just every week, right? We're just talking about more layoffs, more studio closures, just more. That's I don't know, man.
Capitalism.
Yeah, like at this point, I don't know what more like can be said.
All it is just greedy capitalism. That's all it is.
Like this is related. I didn't put it in our little itineraries thing or whatever, but like yeah, it was talking about like they've been more canceling stuff. Like recently, some images leaked online or whatever of a canceled Twisted Metal game that was being developed by Firesprite. I think they closed Firesprite, right? I don't. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything. But yeah, they were making it like a live service Twisted Metal game, and it had battle royale mechanics.
Ooh, Battle Royale, dude. Love that shit.
Yeah, so like, this is why I've said it. Like at some point, PlayStation is going to release their games day and date on PC, and maybe even like, you know what? Hey, you have an Xbox, but you don't have a PlayStation. Fuck it. Here's our games on Xbox. Like, yeah, Devin, you're saying capitalism and all that stuff, but like, part of that is like you want to make money, and things just get more expensive. I keep saying it, things get more expensive to make. It's just and we're gonna talk about it a little later, most likely, or not most likely, but we're gonna talk about it a little later about like just things getting more expensive to make, but also to just buy. Like, yeah,
It's because money's getting wasted on stuff that doesn't need to be spent.
well, that's a whole other thing. That's what we have Elon Musk and Doge for.
Yeah, if you actually believe that, then
Oh no,
you have
I
brain
have
damage.
no fucking dude. When it comes to the government and anything that's like associated with the
Hey,
government.
you,
No.
you talk quietly about Oregon State government, though. You hear, boy?
Oh God. So yeah, I don't know, JJ. What about any more on this? Like on your opinion of these layoffs and just all this stuff, cancellations and studio closures just galore every week.
Yeah, it just sucks, man. I think what you said they closed the Bend studio, right? That's the one that
No,
closed.
no.
Like,
They were working
like part of
with
the
Bend.
team.
I think they were working with Bend. It was Visual Arts.
Uh,
That was. I don't think they didn't close them. They just they
oh, it's
got
just
hit with
part of
layoffs.
it, right?
I think the studio they closed was that Fire Sprite that was making the Twisted Metal game. I want to say
Oh,
they got, but like they never made a game. I think that was gonna be their first game. Um, yeah,
that's
dude.
weird. Didn't even show any. They weren't able to show
Well,
anything
I
that
think
they were
Fire
able to
Sprite.
do.
So I want to say I'd have to look it up, but I want to say the like basically the timeline for Fire Sprite was they were like a new studio. They're like, hey, announcing a new studio, Fire Sprite, and like shortly after that, they got bought by Sony. Wait a minute, holy crap! I am way off. So they were formed in 2012. How did I never hear about them then? But yeah, they got bought by Sony, and then they just like that was it. They closed them. They didn't like what did they like?
Hell
They
yeah,
didn't make
brother.
like anything really. So like I'm looking at what they were developing. It looks like they were more of a support studio, and so I guess this would have been their first game. So yeah, like they helped a bunch, and then like Sony was like, "Cool, fucking let's buy you." You know what? We're gonna have to close you.
Like, wait, what? Like,
Like
bye.
yeah, we're canceling that game of yours, and sorry, yeah. Like
Don't let the door hit you on the way out,
You can't do
bitches.
this to me. You know how much I sacrificed.
I know. You know how much I sacrifice. Like, I mean, if they're not canceled, at least, or if they're not closed, I think they at least, yeah, they got hit by layoffs and are like just like a shell of their what they were or whatever. But yeah,
I
I
think
don't know.
that sucks, man. They even do fucking make a game before they got fucking closed. It's kind of make a bad game, get fired. Make a good game, get fired. Working on a game, get fired.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. But yeah, yeah, it's just all right. Let's stick with more Sony stuff. Oh yeah, this one. So Neil Druckmann, I don't know if it was an interview or maybe he was replying to a tweet. Um, Neil Druckmann. I mean, we talked about this in the Discord, and
Mhm.
JJ, no, I agree with you what you said about it. But Neil Druckmann said The Last of Us Part 3 will likely not happen. His quote was, "I guess the only thing I would say is don't bet on there being more of The Last of Us. This could be it." And like, come on, like, come on,
What do you want me to come on?
JJ's face. Anyways, like,
You
okay,
wish.
so we know they're making. I think it's called Intergalactic, right? They're making that new game. They announced what earlier this year or whatever it was,
Yeah.
or last year, I think at the Game Awards maybe. So obviously they're currently working on that, but like, come on, no Last of Us Part 3. Like JJ, what you were saying is that they probably would, I don't remember your exact word. It was like they probably want to more like coincide it with like the show, right? So
That's what I'm assuming. Well, that'd be the best
well,
bet
because
because
especially too, like they were saying, I think Neil Druckmann said it, or maybe the other showrunner, I don't remember his name, that like these next two seasons of the show are basically going to cover the second game.
yeah, season 2, right? Season 2 is like I'm assuming Ellie's story, and then season 3 is fucking Abby's story.
Or maybe what they do is they maybe add more to the story of Last of Us Part 2. like more like of things that happened before the game, and then the season ends with spoiler alert, like Joel's death, and then like season 3 is the actual story of the game of part 2. I don't know. I don't know how they'll do it. Maybe they, or maybe you're right. Yeah, they just focus on Ellie's side, and then next season's all the other Abby's side. But I mean, yeah, if that's how they're gonna do it, basically the next 2 seasons are covering the second game. Yeah, I would like when the next season comes out, a 4th season or
That's
5th
technically
season.
like season 4 is when we'll probably get closer, getting ready to see the next game or
Yeah,
something. Like I wouldn't
they
be
might,
surprised the game
yeah,
came like a year before
or
the
like
show.
around the time that the next season. I mean, obviously, yeah, they're gonna want to like release it before the 4th season would come out because you know story. You don't want to have the story out there before you actually have the game. I don't know. I
Let's just
mean,
say like
Or they
let's
can
just say
just do
like
a Game of Thrones.
2029.
They don't care that the story's
I
out
was
there
gonna say,
before the game.
I'm like, or they could be like
Let
George
them
R. R.
finish
Martin.
it.
I
let
saw
them make the actual live,
I saw
live
someone
action.
put a tweet because George R. R. Martin's opening up some like cafe or some shit. Somebody put a
He's
tweet
doing
that's been like,
he's doing everything but
but well, dude, like there's that movie that came out recently with Batista and Mia Jovovich that's like based on George R. R. Martin's shit or whatever, like from George R. R. Martin. I'm like, he's doing a movie too. Like, what is he? What is this guy doing? But I saw like, yeah, the tweets. Like, it's like been almost 5,000 days since the last book came out. For
Jesus Christ.
I think
Dude,
it
bro's
said
doing side quests at this point right now, dude. Leave him be. He's
what
gonna
is
do
this
Elden
Fallout?
Ring movie, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why he has not. He's like, I'm sorry, that motherfucker is gonna die before the books are finished.
This one
That's
of those
just
things
what's,
like the more people ask, the more time he just waits. It's kind of like when people are like,
Yeah, what if
"When's
he's just
Half-Life 3
trolling?
is gonna come out?" And then Gabe New was like, "You know what? I'm gonna delay it a day."
yeah,
So
no
every time
shit.
everyone keeps asking about it, he's like, "Okay, that's another day. Another day."
We're just so much shit happening. Yeah, no, but yeah, back to like Last of Us Part 3. That's gonna be a thing. Like, I would bet JJ's balls there's gonna be a part 3.
Well, no shit. How do you just leave it like that and be like, "Yeah, we're done"? It's fucking Sony's fucking thing, bro.
Yeah, no, well,
Like,
especially too, like that's like,
like
yeah, that's like
the
their
games that they're gonna
biggest
be working on,
franchise right
bro.
now.
Especially if they canceled their fucking online multiplayer shit. That's all they have going for them. Is the story.
Yeah,
Like, how much money we make from the 2 games? Yeah, we're not gonna make a third one, actually.
I know.
What? Are
Like,
you
wait, we
retarded?
made this much off of it? No, no, no. No, we're not. We're not making. No.
No.
Well, yeah, like we joked about, like they can just remaster it 16
Yeah, so like,
times.
besides, it's gonna come out on the PS6, and after they re-release the Last of Us Part 1 for the fucking 5th time.
You know what? So, real quick, back to the George R. R. Martin thing. My brother just he sent me a text. He didn't want to, I guess, speak because he didn't want to be heard on the because we're recording. He sent me his theory on why George R. R. Martin is taking so long with the books. He said, this is his tweet. My theory is that the show was how he was gonna end the books, but with all the backlash it got, he's trying to rewrite the end, and he has no idea. So like he's just like, fuck, what do I do now? I
can
mean,
see that.
yeah, maybe. Like he has no like I don't know how to end this. Cause I mean, like I remember fuck, I don't remember the names of the guys who ran the show, the showrunners. Apparently they got the like rights or whatever, like they became the showrunners because George R. R. Martin asked them what R plus L equals J? Is that what it was? And like they figured out like this is they like, oh, this is how your story's gonna end, right? And so he's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, you guys can run the show. So he had the ending in mind. So I don't know, maybe my brother's right. He was like, oh fuck, people didn't like this. Let's
Hey,
change it.
don't tell your brother he's right though.
Oh my god. All right. Let's go with one more. There's one more PlayStation story, so let's go ahead and finish this little PlayStation section out. Forza Horizon 5 gonna be coming to the PlayStation 5 soon. You're
Yay.
going. You're gonna have to have a Microsoft account.
Lols.
So, as you can tell, not going over. It's not popular at all. Not a popular thing at all. PlayStation fanboys. They're gonna cry.
Yeah, the ones that live out in the boonies and shit like that in the world. They can't play Forza Horizon 5, man. Damn.
Is it separate achievement list? Can I get new achievement?
You get trophies.
Nah.
I mean,
yeah.
that would be kind of
Ew,
cool.
gross.
That would have been
Ew,
kind of
gross.
cool, actually.
For the
you're gonna.
EU.
Can you imagine earning achievements on a PlayStation?
I don't know. They didn't like me.
They're not like us ever.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not gonna get it on the PlayStation. I could just play it on my Xbox, but
Dude, people throw the biggest hissy fits for I have to make an email. It's yeah, who cares? It's I need an email account. I need a Gmail for to sign up for this. I can't believe Gmail's making me. I can't believe YouTube's making me have a Gmail account. It's okay. Who cares? It takes 5 seconds to set up an email. You fucking bitch. Just do it. Who cares? Who cares if you have an extra email out there? It's emails take literally 2 seconds to fucking set up. And I don't know. Back
But-
when I was you could scam Bing rewards, I would just make fake emails and fucking sign up for shit. And it's just dude, it takes 2 fucking seconds.
I remember.
And I
I got banned. I told you, oh shit, they banned my shit.
Yeah.
Because I was doing that.
I think the email thing though is just like how it was for Sony, where I said
Okay,
how much
no, this is different. For that,
that's
you have
different
to
now.
for the Sony one, you had to make a Sony account, but there's no Sony email. You can attach a Gmail account, a Yahoo account, whatever, to a Sony thing. You have to have a Microsoft. So Outlook or Hotmail. You could still have a Hotmail account. So it's just Outlook. You're just making an email. That's really all you're doing. So just go to outlook.com, make boner 69420
Hell yeah.
at outlook.com, and now that's it. You have a Microsoft account. And then you just attach it to the Forza. That's a global thing. It's email. I get the whole PlayStation account thing. There was certain restrictions or whatever, but this is an email. I don't see a lot of restrictions on having an email. So I could be wrong, but at the same time, shut the fuck up. Make a fucking email. Again, like Devin said, this shit doesn't take a long time. It's not like it's gonna take you all day. It takes 2 minutes to make a
And
fucking.
it's free.
And it's free. It takes 2 minutes to make a fucking account.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, shut up. A fucking Apple Watch. I'm not sure I understand. Shut up. How about that?
I don't know. I know this
Yeah.
probably comes off as me coming from a place of privilege or whatever. I don't know, but it's just yeah.
No, it's kind of like we talked about. It's not a place of privilege. We're talking about. You should have a Series X, S, or a PS5 by now. And if you don't deserve Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Quit downgrading our version of Call of Duty because you guys can't afford it.
I guess JJ, yeah, you're more in the hey, no, it shouldn't be required, but
I don't care.
I don't. The funniest thing that now I'm seeing now that Forza Horizon 5 is coming to the PlayStation. So obviously, pretty much that's
Wait, it's coming to
everything.
PlayStation?
Yeah, everything is like on the table for whatever Xbox owns. I'm just seeing so many like if a game gets announced for Xbox, like from Xbox Studios, whatever it's it's, whether it's Activision or Xbox or whatever it is, like you just see all the comments now, like when is it coming to PlayStation? Like, oh, I thought Xbox games sucked and Xbox had no games, but all of a sudden now, like, oh, I can't wait for this to come to PlayStation. I wonder what changed. I
Maybe
love
give him a
fanboys.
chance.
I love fanboys. They're stupid. They give so much entertainment. Yeah. All right. I think what this is the only thing for EA. Well, these are two EA stories we'll just put together. Uh so apparently Respawn had an unannounced multiplayer game that got canceled. And I'm just like, you motherfuckers. Please don't let it be like Titanfall 3.
You know, it's Apex. You know, it's Apex Legends like 2.0 or some stupid shit like that.
If it was that, whatever.
Single player, yeah, single player.
I think it was a
fucking-
single player thing, actually, or like a
Okay.
campaign,
Oh,
like a
it
campaign
could be
driven
a
thing.
campaign for fucking Apex Legends.
You know what? I think I've seen them recently lean more into the Apex Legends stuff. That like now instead of because Apex Legends is set in the Titanfall universe, but I think now they're referring to it as like the Apex Legends universe or something, which makes me kind of sad, thinking that we might not actually get a Titanfall 3, especially if they're canceling fucking games that Respawn are doing. But
Yeah, they're just shooting themselves in the foot now. They're like, you know what? People love our game's not really like good. People really want a Titanfall 3. Apex Legends Season 23. Completely shit the bed on the fucking game.
yeah, it's just
It's a shame. It's a shame. Shame. Game was good. It was fun, unique style, man.
yeah. Also, at the same time, I guess there's what is it called? The Battlefield Labs. They're like doing playtests for the new Battlefield game, Battlefield 6. Uh, this is supposed to this all this stuff's supposed to be under NDA. It's not supposed to be shown online, but this is the internet. It's this it's getting leaked online. So yeah, let me see if I can find that picture you had put up. Right, it was you, JJ, that put it up for the
Yeah.
Battlefield. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct.
So it looks like Battlefield on this picture. This is what some of the people are saying, or I guess what people are saying or whatever. It looks like Battlefield with 2025 gameplay mechanics. In the footage, you can see damage numbers when shooting, vehicle supply stations, medics with defibrillators. This is all subject to change. So, yay, Battlefield coming back.
Yeah, you kind of go back to the old roots again. It's kind of weird, kind of. They took all the stuff that made the game so amazing as shit just to give it back to us and want us to praise them for
Well,
it. Making
I
a
mean,
game when they
like,
shouldn't have taken those things out in the first place, to be
I
honest.
remember when 2025 was like announced. I saw a lot of excitement for it because people, I guess Battlefield 1 was popular enough, but like Battlefield 5, people were like, no, we don't want this. Especially too because this was like, you know what, can we just go back to, more modern stuff? So when 2025 got announced, I did see a lot of excitement. Then a game came out and, not so much excitement anymore. They did change stuff. Like aside from the game was like broken or whatever, like they changed stuff. Like they had like
You
operators.
changed, man.
Yeah, you changed, man. They had like operators that was like okay, now you have to choose this character or whatever it is, and to do this and to have this, and like they had it perfect with Battlefield 4. I want to say like probably was their peak with like okay, you have your mechanic and the medic and the assault, and I don't remember what the last one is. Recon. You don't need to change that. Like people like those those classes that okay, I want to be a sniper, so I'm gonna choose this. Oh, I just want to fucking run and gun, so I'm gonna choose this. I want to play support, so I'll choose this class. That, and just the modern warfare, the modern setting works. You just have to have these big ass maps where shit blows up. I mean, look, I said it in the Discord. I want a Bad Company 3. I think Battlefield Bad Company 2 is their peak because I used to love playing that game, like matches. You go in, there's buildings, and by the end of the fucking match, those buildings are all gone. Everything is just destroyed. And it was fun. Why can't we have that again?
We don't get nice things anymore.
We don't
No,
get nice things.
no.
We really
Just-
don't. I just. I don't even know anymore. I just hate. Fuck. Now I'm starting to like get the mindset of you, Devin. Like, yeah, maybe modern game development and modern video game stuff. Just we had it so good back in the 360 era. Fuck.
'Cause we
Oh
did.
yeah, me and Devin were saying it's literally that's when game peaked right there.
Damn.
People make games. People make games just for games, bro. There's no agenda or anything.
Ugh.
People want to make a badass, fun game. That's what people did. They didn't get like obviously people they would like to sell a lot of copies, but other than that, it wasn't like if you don't get as much money, you're fucking cooked. You're done.
Yep. All right. Let's keep this train moving. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about this Discord thing. So this is just a report. Nothing I think has been confirmed. This from at least from Video Games Chronicle. This is the article. They're in early talks to go public. So hey, if you guys want to own some Discord stock, right? That's what them going public means, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking financial guy.
clearly.
Yeah. I don't know, like Discord is popular enough. Maybe owning some stock wouldn't be a bad idea.
Don't give financial advice.
I don't know.
Okay.
I see a lot. Everybody's just talking shit. Like, oh, time to go back to TeamSpeak.
Yeah,
Why-
I mean,
Why does
no,
Skype have to leave?
I don't think. Oh god, just as Skype is, like getting fucking.
Now since they got to get shit hoarders, they're gonna have to fucking really market shit. Time to get a subscription base for fucking Discord even again from Nitro to something else, bro. We're gonna get ads now, bro, for the free one. I'm just gonna upload a fucking Discord and see Raid Shadow Legend pop up my fucking screen.
Just subscribe to Discord Nitro.
I already have Nitro. I'm not fucking
you do?
stupid. Kind of.
Like-
Maybe. Maybe I'm stupid.
Maybe I'm stupid because I subscribe. Maybe I don't know.
I only
Yeah,
did it
you
for
are.
I did it for the funny emote. That's all I did it for.
I'm subscribed because fuck. Why did I subscribe? Again?
Because Xbox gave me a free Nitro subscription.
No, I'm subscribed because it like lets you do more. Like you just can do more. I think when it comes to the Discord, I can like have certain things that if I don't subscribe, I lose. I'd have to look again. Maybe I shouldn't be subscribed. Fuck.
Like, do you stream to people on Discord? Do you go do all that shit?
I do not stream through Discord. If I'm gonna stream, I have my OBS and everything, or I could stream directly from the Xbox and the PlayStation. So I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing. Discord, is right now the biggest when it comes to, especially like for gaming or whatever. Like that's what everyone uses, right?
Yeah. So I call all my friends and we do like a 5-way call to play fucking League of Legends.
I have never. Discord does do like video calling too, right?
Yeah.
I've never actually attempted it, so
Yeah.
maybe one day we'll actually be doing the podcast with cameras. Maybe not Devin, but maybe you and I, JJ. Devin could just keep his picture up.
Why can't I be on camera?
I didn't think you would want to be on camera.
Why? Because I'd be naked.
That's
And
our own.
there you
That's
go.
our own. That was our OnlyFans edition.
That's gonna be our OnlyFans. Yeah, we have to subscribe to OnlyFans.com/gaming chamber after dark, where Devin apparently will be butt naked. All right, so let's talk about Sega for a second.
Sega.
Sega, like that brings me back, man. I like one of the first consoles that I remember.
You're so old.
Oh, fuck you, all right? One of the first consoles, I mean, obviously there's the Nintendo and all that stuff. One of the first consoles I can actually vividly remember playing is Sega, the Sega Genesis, and that Sonic the Hedgehog game. When you turn it on, you hear Sega. Oh, so beautiful. All right, so Sega is planning to release fewer new games in the next year. It said. This comes from Video Games Chronicle again. But they're gonna invest more in Persona, Like a Dragon, and Sonic. I mean,
They're saying no Crazy Taxi anymore.
well, they're doing a new Crazy Taxi, aren't they? Didn't they announce that? I guess they do. They are still gonna be doing that stuff. But like, I mean, like when you look at what they're like, what are their big money makers? Like, it's Sonic obviously is gonna be their top, even though they, it's a coin flip whether the Sonic game will be good or not. But like the Like a Dragon series used to be called Yakuza. Now they just went with the the Japanese name of the studio or the series. That like what they're releasing like 3 games this year, aren't they?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a popular series now. Like it's gained a lot of traction ever since at least the Yakuza Like a Dragon. So it makes sense that they'd want to be investing in that. Like I said, there's Like a Dragon, The Man Without a Name, or The Man Who Lost It. I don't know. Then there's Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, and then Like a Dragon. Fuck, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a sequel to the first like Yakuza Like a Dragon game, where they kind of started going toward that. Because I think The Man Without a Name is like a sequel to the actual, like when it was just called Yakuza. Then the Pirate Yakuza game is its own thing. It's like set during those like pirate times. Um, fuck, I have to. I wish I could remember that second Yakuza or Like a Dragon game. Like, yeah, and then of course there's Persona. I mean, I've never played any of the Persona games. Have you guys played any of them?
No.
I played Persona 5. I got the collectors for that one.
Okay, there we go. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Oh, that released already.
Yep.
So yeah, this. Oh, I guess I was wrong because Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, released in 2023. Then Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, released in 2024. I don't know when Pirate Yakuza came out, so
I thought it came out like literally like not too long ago.
maybe it just released. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, the
wanted
2025 action adventure game.
Okay, so
Came
they
out
released
February 21st,
they
2025.
basically released it one a year kind of thing. I played a little bit of the Yakuza Like a Dragon. It was fun. I played a little bit of the that series. I've never played any of the Persona.
The games are fucking long, bro. Shit's fucking Christ. When I was playing 5, you're like literally fucking. I'm going to high school, bro. Just going there, taking classes, man, fighting demons, fighting a pedophile gym teacher.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
it gets pretty dark. It's getting pretty dark, man. It's kind of weird shit. You're fighting like how like you obviously in the world you see them like as a normal person, but he kind of does some weird sus things. Like
Yeah.
he's really close with the girl students and stuff. But when you go to the like your persona where you become like a vigilante in the fifth one, you start seeing like the monsters and demons and shit. When you see he's like the lust demon because he's trying to get with little girls and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you kind of beat him and shit. So it's kind of like a weird meaning for like that with the like an anime tropes and shit with it.
hmm
It's a very long game. Though. It's a fucking long. I didn't finish it because I also let my
I feel like
friend.
they're like 100-hour games.
That's it. Like
from
they're
what-
100 hours, bro. If you like kind of take your time, go do all like the side shit into and everything. It's a while. I played like the other one that they had on Game Pass for a little bit, Royal, I think, where it's like kind of played like Fire Emblem a little bit, like turn-based, like tile thing. Like I'm trying to think of like what kind of fucking game that is, but yeah, I played a little bit of that. I never played the Shin Megami though games. That's
Shin
also like
Megami. There's like another spin-off series, isn't there? Because Shin Megami Tensei was like the original series, wasn't it? And then Persona's like a spin-off of that series, like from one game, where it's like, oh, if you choose this ending, now it splits off into a timeline for the Persona games. But there's like another series, I think, too, that's like a spin-off of like, oh, if you choose this ending in this game, it spins off into this, the timeline becomes this series of games.
I think you're
Act-
thinking of Near Automata.
yeah,
maybe?
yeah. Persona is a spin-off of the Shin Megami games.
You know what? I want to say, yeah, the Nier games are spin-offs, maybe, of that.
For what?
Act- Wait, no, not Nier.
No, they're
There's no
not.
Nier.
Nier's
No, they're not.
not. No, Nier's not.
So okay, I'm looking at it. Devil Summoner is the other one. So there's Megami Tensei, like the main series, which fuck, there's a lot of them.
Summoner, I hardly know her.
And then there's the Devil Summoner. Oh, see, and I think that's the thing is, so there's the Shin Megami Tensei games, and there's the Persona games that are the spin-off from that series. And then the Devil Summoner is another series that's spinned off from the Shin Megami Tensei game, but specifically Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner. And then from the Devil Summoner games, there's a spin-off from that game called Soul Hackers.
We're like, you know what? We really like this version, dude. Let's make a spin-off to get more in depth for that shit. We're like, perfect.
But apparently there's other spin-offs. Like I'm looking at this. This is the Wikipedia article of this shit. Like aside from Persona and Devil Summoner, there are other spin-off series covering multiple genres. After the release of Shin Megami Tensei 2, Atlas began focusing work on building spin-offs and subseries that would form part of the Megami Tensei franchise. I guess there's a game called Nocturne. There's a duology titled Digital Devil Saga. Was created based around similar systems to Nocturne. There's Devil Survivor, another subseries called Last Bible, Devil Children, Majin Tensei. Like, what the fuck, dude? Jack Bros and Tokyo Mirage. Dude, what the fuck is all this shit? There's spin-offs of spin-off. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Those Nier games are, I know they are spin-offs of something. I don't know what what the original series is. I think that too is like the first Nier game is like a spin-off. Like, yeah, it's like if you choose one of the endings from the original from the game, the previous game or whatever, it like this is how you get Nier. Drakengard. I'm looking it up. The game is a spin-off from the Drakengard series, following the fifth ending of the first game. So if you get the fifth ending of Drakengard, the first Drakengard game, that spins off into Nier.
I played the third one. It was kind of gnarly.
I don't think I've ever played any of the. I played a little bit of Near Automata, so that's the only one I've. Dragon Guard, I've
Because I
never
was
played any.
yeah, it's weird because like all I know is that like she came in, you have like a dragon, and she's like, I'm gonna kill my fucking sisters. Like, what the fuck is this game, dog?
Eh,
I didn't play too much. I think that was one of the games that when like I pretty much checked out of GameStop when I was working there.
ah,
So
I don't
I played like just a little bit, and not too much to like
know.
beat the game or anything.
You guys more excited for more Persona, Sonic, and Like a Dragon games?
As long
I
as the movies
guess.
for Sonic keep coming out, don't give a fuck, man.
I mean, I like the Sonic stuff, although I haven't really played a Sonic game in a while. I
I have
should.
Generations. I still have yet to like really like play the game.
I mean, I
Like
want
the
to play
first level. And everything.
Frontiers and the new Generations like release. Um, I don't know, maybe wait till they're like super on sale. So like maybe Black Friday will be a good this
Black
year.
Friday, they're like $30.
Maybe $20.
Wow.
You cheap bastard.
I don't know. Hey,
Mhm.
shut up.
I'm a Sonic fan. I
You
don't
know
want
what?
to support him for the full price.
Fine. Maybe one day I'll just buy it like that. But
Prove me
hey,
wrong. Prove me wrong.
games are expensive. Okay. Speaking of games being expensive, this story has come back up thanks to Michael Pachter, the managing director of equity research at Wedbush Securities or whatever. Uh, fuck. According to him, Take Two looks like they might be planning to sell GTA 6 at $100.
Awesome. Just great.
And what sucks is like we can't be like, guys, let's not buy it to prove him wrong, bro. Everybody's gonna buy it. It's still gonna make records.
Well, the thing is, GTA deserves that price tag.
But the thing is, a lot of games are gonna follow suit after that point.
Yeah, that's like exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is that we're gonna get all
oh.
these fucking companies are gonna come out and just be like, "Oh yeah, totally." Like you guys did it, so like we should totally do it. It's just like
Yeah, Ubisoft's like, yeah, do my exclusive stuff for $100. Ha! I don't know, man.
so that's
That's gonna be
going to be the issue is that like fucking all these other companies are going to be like, oh yeah, GTA did it, so like we should do it. Like
Honestly,
GTA is
I
built
don't.
different.
No, honestly, I don't. No. What you're saying, the GTA is built different. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think like you'll probably get some studios that may try to do like, oh, maybe for like certain games they're gonna be like, no, we're gonna sell it for $100. But maybe I'm giving them too much credit to publishers and all this stuff. I think that I want to believe.
I mean,
I want to believe that other publishers have the wherewithal to like realize like this is Grand Theft Auto. Like
yeah.
there is that whole thing like, studios and publishers are like, oh, they're waiting to see if they can actually release their game at a certain time because they don't want to be in the vicinity of a GTA release. Period. So I don't know. I want to have hope that they have enough sense to be like, yeah, you know what? Rockstar charged $100 for Grand Theft Auto 6, but it's Grand Theft Auto fucking 6.
So it's watch. So what if like it could be the same thing for Elden Ring? Elden Ring 2 could be $100. It's worth $100.
Yeah, but
Like it's from software game. Hours and hours. It's just like because the content is GTA 6. People play the campaign, beat it for a little bit, mod the shit out of it on PC, and then just play fucking RP on fucking online from a third party shit. Like yeah, online multiplayer is fine, but like not only are we gonna get $100 from the player, but we're also gonna suck them out of their money from GTA like shark
But the
cards.
thing is, you're kind of making my point a little bit more. You're saying Elden Ring, like, yeah, and even if like Elden Ring 2, like, they come out like, oh yeah, Elden Ring 2 is going to be $100. Most likely, yeah, we're probably going to buy it, and most people will buy it. Probably a shit ton of people. But notice you said Elden Ring. You didn't just say like now, whatever Bandai Namco releases. You're
I
talking
said
a
from
specific
software.
game,
I said from software.
or maybe From
After I said,
Software games. But I don't. From Software is, I think, has earned that kind of stuff. So maybe if they were to do it, it's like, yeah. But that's why I said I don't think every publisher or developer is gonna do that. I did say no. I did say like, yeah, there's gonna be some that are gonna be like, let's try it. But I mean, even if like From Software is like, fuck it, we'll try Elden Ring 2, $100, and if it fails, they're gonna be like, yeah, we can't do that again. But like,
well,
I don't.
they're saying it's $100 because of the content that's in the game. Like, oh, it's a long game. People play for thousands of hours. Might as well make it $100. Like then that means like any game that people that develop big long games, like even though Ubisoft won't get away with it, but like what if all Assassin's Creed? That's like a lot of time. Witcher 4,
But
like all
I
those
think
upcoming games coming out.
I think if Ubisoft attempted it, Ubisoft might be stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, cool, let's Assassin's
Well,
Creed
they've
whatever.
already attempting it with their $130 gold edition bullshit, bro. Like,
But if they sold the base game at $100, and if they tried it, I do think that it would backfire, and they would be like, yeah, we can't do that again.
we're cooked, chat. We're cooked.
I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
said, I want to have some faith that publishers, by and
Well,
large,
what if they put it like the thing? What if like Hideo Kojima's fucking Death Stranding 2 becomes a fucking
I
$100
don't
because
think
it's
I
his
don't think
fucking name
he's
on top of it?
I don't think he's that stupid. I just don't think he's that stupid. I
But
mean,
but
he's
I
very
feel like
up
other
his own
people are.
ass. He's very up his own ass. I mean, like there was that, speaking of Hideo Kojima and Death Stranding shit, like they released that trailer today, a 10-minute fucking trailer for a video game. Like, don't get me wrong, he's very up his own ass. How many video games release a 10-minute trailer that doesn't tell you anything about the game? I am still more confused. Or like as confused, yeah, probably more confused than when they announced the game. Like, I
You just don't get it, man.
dude, if that trailers are supposed to tell you what the game is about a little bit at least, right? So you kind of have an idea. I have no fucking clue what is going on with that game. I'm like, there's like these giant like black goo monsters, and
Yeah, because you didn't play the game. Yeah, those are the bad things. You gotta get rid of them.
I don't know, man. Maybe yeah. If you watch the trailer, Devin, you might understand it more than I do. I guess I do have to play the first game. It's just, yeah. But still, as much as he's up his own ass, I don't think he'd be stupid enough to charge $100 for his games. I just
But it could be the player base that are stupid and buy the game because it's Hideo Kojima.
no. I'm saying he'd probably if he sold,
The
he'd probably
collector's
sell an
edition
edition.
is yeah. There's a collector's edition that's $230.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah, it comes with a bunch of shit though.
yeah.
No, I'm not
Not
counting
a
collector's
physical copy of
edition.
the game though.
Well, no shit. That's what collectors are nowadays. It's fucking retarded.
I'm just talking about like base version, just the game.
It's $230, right? So you're saying you have to pay $300 for that.
Wait, it doesn't come with the game, you said?
It comes with a digital version of the game.
Oh well, yeah.
No, the digital. Then
Look, I don't know. Again, I just want to have faith that publishers are gonna be like, hey, GTA 6 did that, but it's GTA goddamn 6. It's a Grand Theft Auto game. The only other game that could get away with it is Red Dead Redemption, probably, which is still Rockstar. It's just a Rockstar game in general. I think is the
what about an Elder Scroll game? Put $1,000
Elder
in that game too.
Scrolls? No, I don't
Yeah,
think an
Elder
Elder Scroll game's. No, what?
No,
What?
because the reason why they're putting $100 for this fucking game is because of how big and how much content is in this one fucking game.
No,
Because they could get away
I
with this
don't
fucking
think
$70
it's
game.
just that.
I
No,
thought
I
that's what they
don't
said.
think.
They say like how many hours are part of this game. The
No,
more hours in the fucking game, the more it should cost. That's what he fucking
again,
said
it's
months
not.
ago.
I don't think it's a content. I don't think it's a content. It's like when people buy what's the name of that fucking stupid ass like brand that's just like a white lettered word in a red box that a lot of fucking people like to buy. Fuck, I
That's
wish I
very descriptive.
It's a like a red like rectangle box as a white lettered word. And it's just like they just put that. It just looks like a red like just a simple sticker that gets
Oh,
put
you're
on
talking
a
about Supreme?
Supreme. That's just
Oh,
it's just that.
God, dude, your description was terrible, by the way.
Because I don't fucking care about Supreme. But they just put that on like everything. And it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna charge you this much for it. What like there's no reason for it to be, for Supreme to cost as much as it costs for shirts and whatever it is. But it's the name that why people will buy, Supreme items, Supreme, stuff and spend as much as they do. Or just anything like that. And so it's not about like how much is in the game, like how much content and how many hours you're going to get put. It's the fact that it's Grand Theft Auto.
yeah,
And
I think it's
what
both
other
standpoints. It's the name of Grand Theft Auto, but the guys that were talking about it for Ubisoft and the guys saying we should charge more money for more how many hours are playable in the game.
Mm-hmm.
again, I
That's what he
just
said. I know you're saying it's just GTA 5. I get it. It's GTA 6. I fucking get it. But the reason why he also wants to charge it $100 is because it's so much content to show. Like, oh yeah, hey gamers, developers, we can just fuck over the consumer because let's make all the games that are really big $100. But let's make that the new norm. Like, fuck off, dude. I get
Because
it,
then
but dude,
Ubisoft would be like, our game has 200 hours of content, but like it's dog shit content.
that's
Be like,
$100.
but
Like so,
$200.
there's so many games that are worth $60 that are not worth 60 fucking dollars. And shit like that. Like you're telling me some fucking what's it? Like some McFizzle Wuzzles game from fucking Wii was compared the same price as fucking Mario Party 9 or whatever. Like all those fucking Mario games, same fucking price when they release, $60.
well, that's a whole other
It's a totally different thing.
conversation about like what's when because games obviously were like $50 some years back and then became $60 and now they're $70. That's like the market standard. I don't think that just because GTA 6 as a base for the base game, if it did happen to release at $100, I don't think that's gonna become the standard. Maybe no. Ubisoft.
It takes one time, just like fucking Netflix with the password shit. They said they got more subscriptions on everything when the password came out, and then
But
guess what? Disney fucking
no,
Plus
see
did it. And other
that's a
fucking
bad
streaming
example.
shit.
That's a bad example
That's an
because
example. It just takes one fucking person just fucking bullshit and
but
saying that
like
the numbers get higher.
but like Netflix raised their price. Not every other, streaming service is now up to 20 something
I
dollars.
didn't say rise the price. I meant fucking password sharing. Like once that
Yep.
shit cracked down, other people started doing it. Like Disney Plus
Disney
and
does
HBO
it.
Max and fucking all this shit, bro.
Well, that's
Like
something
they started
else.
doing that.
That's a whole
That's
other thing. That's a different
it just takes,
conversation.
I'm just saying the whole fucking premise of if one company does it, the others will fucking follow.
Again, I just don't think Ubisoft is probably like the only.
Ubisoft is gonna fucking reach as hard to get fucking
Yeah,
suck the
that's
money
what I'm
out before
saying.
they get
I
fucking
think
closed.
Ubisoft is probably the only
I'm
publisher
100% Bethesda
stupid
would do the
enough
same.
to do it, but it would definitely backfire on them, especially with their recent releases and how people have not really liked what they've been releasing. That if they were to be like, oh yeah, the next Assassin's Creed game, it's going to be $100 base, then that game is going to bomb because they, like I said, I think Ubisoft is probably the only publisher that I would bet like is
EA.
90%. I don't think EA.
100%.
I don't think EA is stupid enough. I think EA. I don't think EA is stupid enough. I don't like
I do.
EA.
Yep, EA, Activision, 100%.
I could easily see them being like, well, Battlefield, you could play for so many hours.
Yeah,
online.
replayable. Yeah, we got still people playing Battlefield 4. You're telling me they just
Look.
paid $60 for that game?
Again, I think you guys are missing the whole thing
I
that
think
like
you're
No,
missing.
no,
No.
you're just saying it's the name. Like I don't give a fuck about the
it is
name.
the
Like
name.
anybody
But
will do it.
again,
Like anybody
you
will do it.
guys are like, it's like you guys are omitting the fact that like even publishers are like, are we going to be able to release our game at this point, or is Grand Theft Auto releasing at this point? Because if they are, then fuck, we got to get the fuck out of the way. That other publishers
I'm not talking
know,
about that. I'm talking about the fucking prices for $100.
but that
We all
that
know that they don't give a
but that
fuck
has to
about
do
like.
that has to do with that. That if other publishers are aware of like, we are not Grand Theft Auto, we cannot be, within the vicinity of a Grand Theft Auto release. That like, I have to, like, that you have to believe that like they also know like they can't charge what Grand Theft Auto would, or
I
Rockstar
just
would
think
charge for a Grand Theft
Bethesda
Auto
can do
game.
it. Bethesda's one of the big fucking ones too. They can sell their games and that's it. Like people still play fucking Skyrim. People play all these other games. They can do that shit. Some other
Yeah,
companies.
they don't
I'm not
want to
saying all.
release. They
Some will
don't want
do
to
it.
release around GTA, but they're gonna still think that they can charge a lot. Like that's the difference. They don't want to release to fuck up their sales, but they do believe
They
that
can make.
they can do that later on. Like if GTA releases in September, the coming March, if that's when Battlefield comes out, that's when they'll be like, yes, we can sell Battlefield for $100.
I don't know.
Like yes, we get to
I
sell
just
Elder Scrolls 6 for $100.
I think
Even if it's buggy, even if it's buggy as fuck, they don't give a fuck. People
I
still
think
bought the game and
publishers
fucking older
are
versions.
as stupid as they have been recently. I still think that they have enough sense, except for maybe Ubisoft, which I would probably put as 90% being stupid enough to do it. I still think most publishers have the sense that, like, yeah, we can't do that. They'll still do their things where it's like, well, we're going to give you a $130 edition with like nothing extra, really. Like some stupid shit that's like, really, you're going to charge me? Maybe what they might want to do is like, oh, well, you know what, $150 for like, oh yeah, you get like extra skins and like the the soundtrack or whatever. I don't know what they add nowadays to these editions. I don't buy these things like that anymore. The only one I would buy is a Gears of War special edition. Like I think they're just gonna continue doing that because I think that they have to know that like they cannot release a base game at $100. That if
You are a naive old man.
I mean, look, when you look at games being released and even when we got to the $70, like who it was Activision, right? That did it. Not everyone
Maybe,
did it.
probably.
I think it was Activision that started the $70 trend. It might have been Ubisoft actually. Not everyone went to $70. You know what? Actually, I think it might have been PlayStation.
I thought it was just whenever the new consoles came out.
It might have actually been PlayStation that started it. I don't remember. We'd have to look at like the first game that did it, but not every like publisher went to $70, and that was just I say just a $10, but it was a $10 jump, and that yes is now the industry standard, but they didn't just like go for it. I don't see it happening because like again, Rockstar releases GTA 6 and they release it at $100. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I don't know, maybe not, but they're the only publisher that has the cachet to be able to do that. That I think maybe Ubisoft probably is the most likely candidate afterwards to be like, yeah, let's release, and it would have to be like an Assassin's Creed game. It can't be like whatever else. It has to be an Assassin's Creed game, and they'll most likely actually do that. They'll be like, fuck it, yeah, let's release the base game for $100. But I think the most likely scenario is that it backfires, it doesn't sell well, they'll call it a flop. I mean, like their games, their games haven't been selling well as it is anyway. So whatever. But I think then that just gives the other publishers cold feet to want to do that because they see that like fuck, yeah, GTA 6 most likely even at $100 is gonna sell millions of fucking copies. It's Grand Theft Auto. But like the first, studio or first publisher that follows suit again, most likely Ubisoft. I think it blows up in their face, and then that just sends it like to the rest of the publishers that are like, yeah, we can't do that. We just
So you're
can't do
saying
that.
Bethesda can't do it?
Huh?
You think Bethesda can't do it? The
I
$100 shit?
I just no. See, I think it's even worse for like Bethesda and Activision now that they're part of Xbox because of Game Pass. That if they were to charge $100, that it looks like it'll look bad on them because of Xbox Game Pass somehow. I don't know how it will get spun that way, but it's going to get spun that way.
Nah, Game Pass will go up.
Yeah, if anything, it would just have to be like Game Pass is going to have to go up. The price of Game Pass. Which is most likely going to happen anyway because, yeah.
Every subscription service goes up in price.
Yeah, it's just it's just how it is. I don't think they're going to be able to like even Bethesda as storied as a publisher as they are, they can't do it. It's the only one who is able to get away with it because
You're really jerking the fuck off fucking GTA, bro. Like, I know we get it, but there's no other game can fucking comprehend this
dude,
shit, bro.
in the 30 plus year history of Grand Theft Auto, how many aside from the trilogy definitive edition release, the trilogy release, when has a Grand Theft Auto game been like hated or
Hey,
just
what about Elder Scrolls? Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Oblivion, ESO, right? Same shit. It's so good. Fallout 4, Fallout 3. People starting to like fucking Fallout 76.
Okay, a
Like-
Rockstar game then in general. We'll just go more wide. There have been Bethesda games that people don't like. Fallout 76. There's not, I mean, it's starting to come around now, but I remember Fallout 4 when it first came out. There was not a lot of love for that game. People are starting to come around to it now, but yeah, there wasn't a lot of. Maybe the Fallout New Vegas had something to do with it. People wanted that, but when you look at some of the Bethesda games that have released, not every game has been beloved like that. Like,
Still sold a lot. Still sold a fuck ton.
well, yeah, because it still has the name, but it's not in the stratosphere of Grand Theft Auto. Like, I know you're like, oh, I'm jerking it off, but like really think about it. Really think about
Like,
it.
I get it. It will do it, but I think later on there will be companies that will still do this shit. It just takes one fucking search to start.
And I'm agreeing with you that there is going to be a publisher that's going to be like, fuck yeah, let's do this. But
Yeah,
I
I'm saying
do think
and some other characters as well. But you're just really
no,
going to Ubisoft.
no,
like, I
most
know
likely it's going to be
Ubisoft is
Ubisoft. Ubisoft is 90% most likely the one that's going to be the second publisher to be like, yeah, fuck it, do it, release it. But it's going to blow up in their face, especially because it's Ubisoft too, as well. And again, they're not as popular as they used to be. I think that's going to blow up in their face, and then it's going to scare the rest of the publishers off from wanting to do that. They just be like, we'll stick with $70.
I can't wait till like EA next year is like releasing $100 base games, and then we'll come back and I'll be like, remember fucking you were talking your fucking chest out. You're like, I don't see anyone else doing this, and then it fucking happens. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Look, when you have as many like quote unquote failures as Ubisoft and EA too, talking about like, oh, these games have been failures, like to go on and then just be like, yeah, we're gonna charge $100 base.
Oh yeah, because game developers definitely pay attention to trends and don't like people are like, oh, we don't like Sony is like it's like, oh, we don't want live service games.
No,
like, how about this really
I'm
shitty
telling
concourse
you,
game?
I'm telling you that for them to go ahead and do it, because again, one studio is going to follow suit, and it's going to blow up in their face because look at the trends. You have to look at the trends. They have like how many games have recently come out that Ubisoft was like, yeah, it didn't meet our expectations. And same thing with EA. Yeah, it just didn't meet our expectations. So for them to go and go ahead and release a $100 game that then will probably lose them even more money. That's why I think it's going to be like, yeah, we can't do that. That after the second publisher to do it does it, and then they come out like, yeah, we lost a shit ton of money on that. That the rest of the publishers are going to get cold feet and be like, we'll just stick with $70 and then do overpriced special editions. And you guys are trying. It's like you are purposely trying to just overlook the kind of name that Rockstar has garnered for itself, and specifically the GTA series, and just want to look at publishers just want to be greedy. Which, yes, fair. Publishers do want to be greedy, but they also have some sense, because that's why they do things like try and get the fuck out of the way of GTA release windows.
So they just follow suit. Like, they follow the leader. That's it. GTA did it. And they don't give a fuck if they're big as GTA. They're still gonna try to do it, bro. Because they get fucked. Because again, a lot of people, the consumers, they think are fucking retarded. So it takes one people. Why do you think people buy those $250 fucking skins on League of Legends and shit like that? Why do people buy the $90 shit for fucking TMNT and fucking COD, bro? Like we're not fucking smart, dude. We complaining about that shit. Doesn't matter. And we always, a lot of time I said I would pay $100 to play Modern Warfare 2 fucking like updated servers from like 2009. You know, and then they're like, I bet. Like, you know, it's like shit, bro. Get it? GT's a big fucking name. People get out of the way. Who gives a shit? But it just takes one fucking company to do it. And then everybody's like, come on, fuck it, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Hey, yeah, dude.
I just think.
So
I think it's too. That I just think Rockstar is so far above, in the eyes of the gamer public, so far above everyone else that they're the only ones who can, quote unquote, get away with it. That if any other publisher tried,
yeah, they can get away with it, but
and
other people
even
will try.
like Rockstar is owned by Take-Two. Like even Take-Two, like if they try to be like, oh, the next Borderlands game is going to be $100, people be like, well, I'm not buying the next Borderlands game. Fuck you. Like, can you imagine like the next NBA 2K game or the next Madden game at $100?
I could easily see that.
Yep. Yeah, right?
Actually, those are probably bad examples. Sports
game
players. Sports game players are not like they buy the same game every fucking year.
They buy the game. They
the
spend
exact
tons of
same
money on
game.
their fucking packs just to
So maybe that's actually a bad example. They could probably get away with it with sports games because, yeah, it's sports games. Like, that's, yeah. I mean, sports games are some of the biggest sellers, and like, I mean, when you look at some of the metrics, it's like that's all they like. The people who play those games, that's pretty much all they play is those, Madden and, well, it's not FIFA anymore, right?
Yeah, I think it's EA Football Club now.
Oh God, really?
Pretty sure, yeah.
So maybe actually publishers will be picking, like they'll pick and choose. Like, fuck it, just go ahead and start charging $100 for Madden. But I don't know, maybe if that could be the thing that finally breaks the camel's back with sports games. Because, I mean, I see a lot of the people who play those sports games, they just complain about them. But it's like they still buy them every fucking year. It's just like Call of Duty players. They complain about them every year.
Well, at least you don't have to
Well,
pay
they were actually starting. Yeah, you don't have to really pay for it now anymore because of Game Pass. But I don't know. All right, we're getting a little too long on this, and we're starting to run low on time. So
yeah, you're fucking spinning on GTA's fucking hog right now.
I'm just looking at it.
I get it. You want to be? That'd be cool to get sponsored for GTA. I get it.
No, I'm looking at it objectively.
You're fucking doing tricks on it right now, like GTA's.
No, I'm looking at it objectively from trends and an industry-wide just environment, like the landscape. And if you guys cannot look at it that way, and you just want to look at it like just from the greed aspect, that's completely fair. And I get
No,
that. But
what
you
did
have
I
to
just say?
look
I
at
agree
it
with you with
from a
$100.
bigger perspective than that. Because it does blow up in their face when they want to be super greedy.
Not all the time.
No, it's it. I think you're just being the gamers are part of really smart. And that's just some people still buy it, bro. People buy everything.
No. Look, I didn't say that gamers wouldn't buy it. There's going to be people like even the next Assassin's Creed game, not Shadows obviously, but the next one, next year's, if they were like, oh yeah, we're releasing it at $100, there's still going to be people who buy it. But Assassin's Creed has not been as popular recently. And
Or guess what? Or Ubisoft Plus. Boom. Don't have to pay $100 to get the game. As
or
if you bought it for a $130 one. Boom. Get a subscription. Bye bye $100.
I mean, maybe that's why publishers would start doing that to push people towards subscriptions. Because yeah, there's the
I think that's the whole
Ubisoft
point
Plus.
of the whole fucking thing, bro. Like, yeah, 70 or get the $100 or the $130 version. Get like what a couple days early, and get obviously all the knickknacks and shit, and or get the subscription for what like 15 or some bullshit a month, and still get it 3 days early. Like if you bought the $130 version
Mhm.
of the game. Like that's what it is. But like,
So
who
look,
wants to keep playing all
if
this
that
Assassin's Creed game?
if that would be the case, that makes more sense. If they're like, we're gonna just charge $100. If they think like that's gonna push people to, subscribe to Ubisoft Plus, EA Play, I don't know, 2K doesn't have one, right? Yeah, stuff like that. I could see that,
I think it
but
only worked if they were actually doing good.
yeah, that's
But I think the people don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I think it's still too little, too late. But if they're like doing pretty good, like, hey, maybe I will get Ubisoft Plus so I can try Star Wars Outlaws. I could try fucking the other Assassin's Creeds and shit. Maybe I might try some bullshit fucking Ghost Recon. Maybe I should play Ghost Recon Blacklist from fucking 13 years ago, dude. It's awesome,
Splinter
bro.
Cell,
Yeah,
Splinter Cell
yeah,
Blacklist.
yeah. Like, yeah. It's just, I think it's just they have to really try to really make this game out of the park for Black. I mean, you know, this one. Um, was Assassin's Creed what Shadows or some shit? I fucking can't remember
Yeah,
now.
Shadows.
Yeah, it's just they have this one has to like hit well, or they're really fucked. I
That,
think we all know that
but
they're
that
really
see,
fucked.
that's more to my point. Is that like,
They
you
can't
know,
go all in at 100. Everybody hates them. Like nobody's gonna fucking do it.
yeah,
That's even
exactly.
that's
That's
gonna
what
short
I'm
shooting their
talking
foot.
about. That's why I'm saying they
That,
can't go in all in on
well, they
100.
can't go in. You're giving a company that's little at the bottom of the fucking barrel of this fucking game. They're close to shutting down. To like, oh, they're gonna try to do $100. I'm like, that's their last whim. Like, fuck it. No. I'm saying like companies that are a little above, doing well, doing $100 one, too. Like CD Projekt Red, they can probably do it because they make decent fucking games as well for their Witcher games. Is Cyberpunk, but I really like that shit because obviously they just release the game buggy as fuck and just work on it over time, kind of like Bethesda, but Bethesda does no wrong. So we still buy
Honestly,
like the Dwarf
no.
3 master.
I've not. I've been seeing a lot more hatred toward Bethesda recently. Like, I mean, you still got the people, more Xbox fanboys because of Starfield, but like, it didn't seem like Starfield didn't set the world on fire.
Yeah, cause nobody wants Starfield. I want fucking Elder Scrolls 6. Well, you pop Elder Scrolls 6, I'll fucking jerk the shit off for $100. Quote me on that.
Jesus Christ. Maybe that's the thing. Is that like,
Besides, GTA is gonna come out once in a fucking 10 fucking years or some shit. 10 plus years. $100. Who gives a fuck? And the game go on sale after year 3 or some shit for $20. Who gives a fuck? And goes on Game Pass once in a fucking blue moon,
I don't know. Okay.
right? No, like,
Let
oh well,
we
GTA is
gotta we
gone
gotta
on sale
move
for the
on
100th
because
time.
it is getting later and later. There's still some things to talk about. Maybe we could just
Hey, technically it's fucking 9:30 because it's fucking daylight saving time bullshit.
yeah,
We're
right.
Tell
perfect
that
on
to our
time.
kids. They don't know that.
Let's do like some speed shit real quick. Tony Hawk 3.4 announced. We talked about it, right? It wasn't announced yet, right? When we talked about it last week, but it's announced. It's coming out soonish. I don't remember. July 11th. It's gonna be on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, brother.
So that's exciting. You guys excited, right? You guys are gonna? Well, I mean, obviously,
Well, yeah, I'll
Game Pass.
download and play it.
Which John?
The Tony Hawk 3-4 remaster.
No, yeah, I might. That's in July, right?
July 11th. July 11th.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got Game Pass, might as well download it, play it.
I never downloaded Avowed, and it's got Game Pass. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but Tony Hawk is like, I mean, like
It's
2 minute
It's Tony Hawk.
skate parks, and then you're just like,
I know.
done.
I think it's one of those games where it's just like you can just turn off your brain and escape. You know, it's one of
Yeah.
those games. I never played them either, so get a couple achievements while I'm at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
And it's in the summer. It's like that weird, awkward summer state where like
Yeah,
not a
where
whole lot of shit's
You're
out.
like, what can I play? I'll play some Tony Hawk. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So July 11th. Can't wait for that. I hope it's not a buggy mess. Call of Duty. Real quick. The Warzone Season 3 has been delayed till April 3rd. I don't know.
Shame, bro. Verdansk should be coming back, baby.
Who cares?
I think that
Call of Duty
was the thing.
sucks.
So this is why I guess that was a big deal that they're delaying it, because it has to do with the next year's Call of Duty, for 2026, which is supposedly going to be Modern Warfare 4. Some details of maybe not leaked. This is more rumor stuff. It's not going to release on old gen, so we talked about that last time when we were talking about Call of Duty. Thank God. So no PS4, Xbox One version. It is in development on next generation Xbox dev kits. So the next Xbox. The UI is going to be more traditional, like older games. There's going to be some engine updates, and Warzone may not be supported if Verdansk does not do well. So they may start to be like, no more Warzone. We'll see about that.
That's kind of weird if they fucking just stop Warzone. That's kind of like, I feel like that's kind of like their contender for like Fortnite, I think, right? Because I think the top three was probably like Fortnite, Warzone, and fucking Apex, right?
I mean, the battle royale, genre's it does seem like it's kind of been dying down recently, but I would say that has more to do with like, look, whatever's popular at the time. When it comes to games, it's whatever the streamers are playing. And what are the streamers playing right now? They're playing Marvel Rivals. So,
Well, I think right now, I think they're trying out the Fragpunk game, right? Or some
Yeah.
shit.
but
But
that's
again,
just
they're
another.
probably sponsored though.
Yeah. But that's
All that
another
stuff.
hero shooter. So like hero shooters are probably going to make some kind of a comeback. Well,
Coming
specifically
back.
Marvel Rivals or
Especially
whatever.
after like Overwatch kind of just shot itself in the fucking head.
Yeah.
With their own shit.
Yeah.
They're
So,
like,
I
we can
mean,
do it.
Like I said, the battle royale, because like there's a few factors for the battle royale genre kind of like slowing down. There was that one point where we had like hundreds of them. I'm being hyperbolic, but like there was practically one releasing every week. It seemed like. Obviously, like they just kept dying out. Like Ubisoft released one. I think they released like 2 or 3 of them actually. There was like, oh, let's have one in this game, like the Battlefield 4 or 5.
Oh
had
yeah,
one?
dude, I remember that one.
Was it
Yeah.
Battlefield 5? I mean, or Battlefield 1? One of them like had
It's
its
one of the
own.
World War one.
Yeah.
Was.
It had
think
like
5.
a
I don't know. Go ahead.
Then there was that like, remember GTA 5 had like some kind of weird battle royale mode in it. Like, yeah, there was like a point where like everybody was releasing a battle royale. But obviously, there's only going to be like 3 or 4 that survive, and we know which ones those are. But I just don't think battle royales have enough in the tank to keep going and going and going.
It's hard to jump on a new battle royale when you probably invested some money on.
Well, I mean, because look,
PUBG or Warzone or Fortnite.
PUBG.
PUBG.
I think for battle royales, unless they're releasing like new maps every 3 months, I just don't think they can survive long enough. because that like you could look at any like even just like just take the shooter genre in general. You know, just go with like Call of Duty. Maybe not a good one, but like it releases every year. But you basically you're getting new maps all the time. Maybe some old maps too. Going along
Well,
with it.
now in that thing, yeah, like now there's like one new map and one old map or bullshit,
But
right?
you're
Because I think
typical.
next season for this is bringing some Black Ops Black Ops maps. I think
Yeah,
like
I think I
shooting
saw that.
range or some shit.
Yeah, but
Like
like
I
you're
want to play
typically
it, but it's
getting
so boring,
newer
man.
maps to play in that game, or even like Halo, Gears. Like there's new maps and a lot of maps to play. So you're not just playing that one map or that those 2 or 3 maps all the time. I think you need the variety to like at least somewhat even in a small amount to be able to keep going. And like I don't know how many maps does PUBG have now,
Who knows?
But it's got a lot, bro.
but like I think Apex Legends has like 3 or 4,
And then that one's like rotates every like day, right, or some shit, or like every
something
few
like that.
days
Yeah.
it like rotates. And then Warzone, you have to like queue up for like the fast pace mode one or the fucking normal big one, and they're bringing it for dance because how Fortnite came out with their OG season and see how that big was, so that's why they're bringing it back for Dansk because literally nobody wanted any other map besides for Dansk. It was just too much of a goated map.
I think the thing is what they need to do is if they want Warzone to like stick around, they need to just basically that's the multiplayer. Like even their multiplayer has to be part of, and then they just charge whatever they're gonna charge for like campaign stuff. I mean, their Activision, they probably still be like, well, $70 for the new campaign, but you get like maps with it or something. I don't know, like alongside like the free maps for the new multiplayer update. I don't know if they want Warzone to survive, but maybe they don't care enough. I don't know.
That's weird. Oh, sorry. There's 9 maps for PUBG, by the way.
Holy shit! I swear we only played like one map all the time. 2 maps.
It's
Was that one?
well because we played the modes with like the new one, like the city one.
Yeah, the
Like it
city
just
one.
came out, and like we only queued for that map
Oh no,
because
we
it was
played
good.
like
That
a
map was good.
desert map too, didn't we? It was a desert map or something.
Yeah, that was a fucking what do you call it? Miramar
And then there was that one with like all the like
grass. Yes,
there's
Erangel.
yeah.
And there's um the island, the small island with Sandhook. Yeah, that was kind of like the faster paced one, a little small. And then like
We
there's
didn't
obviously
really
like the
play that
smaller
map too
map.
much,
Like
right?
I think it's like one of those days where like we only played that one, and then most of the time when the new map came out. I didn't really play when new big shit came out like that map. We just only played that map. When you stopped playing and me and Devin were playing, we started getting some other maps like Paramu, which is like the small volcano map for like what fucking 50 people or some bullshit. It's like a
Yeah.
2x2
Yeah.
fucking map. Fucking
That map
stupid as
was
shit.
nuts.
Yeah, these draw events like you better pray to God you got a gun, bro. You're dead. Like, like
So yeah,
I don't know. I think multiplayer for Call of Duty Warzone. I think that just I don't know, man. Because I sometimes I like just doing 6v6, bro. I don't want to play in a fucking big 150 player map, dude. I don't give a fuck.
yeah. So
But at the same time, like maybe I'm just getting tired of this
that's
shit. Maybe I'm just getting
the-
fucking too much. Like I hate to say it, like I've
Getting
like
stats, bro.
yeah, dude. Like I used to be like decent for like now it's just like if I play one good game, bro, it's like time to face the most unemployed fucking people, dude, in COD history. Like it's
kinda-
just like insane, bro. Like there's never like a oh the map was even, bro. Or once in a blue moon I'll see like oh it was kind of even, bro. We were like neck and neck on this domination match. It's either you get fucking completely fucking annihilated to the point where you want to uninstall the game, or you just fucking slaughter the team. Like no shot. Like you just look at a guy and they just fall over dead. It's just no between.
Yeah. Well, that's Call of Duty for you. So yeah, that's rumors. All right, we got 2 more things to talk about. Acclaim. You guys remember Acclaim, or was shit that's probably before your time?
What are you talking about? I play fucking Turok and all this shit, bro. What the hell?
Okay, well
What,
there you
think
go.
of-
So Acclaim is coming back.
One who's back?
Acclaim is coming back. Oh my god.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah, no,
It's like, oh,
I get it. That's why I said, oh my god. So Acclaim is back and is led by CEO Alex Joseph, former founder and CEO of Graffiti Games. They also have Jeff Jarrett. He's a wrestler. He's going to be part of it. So maybe they're going to try and come back with some wrestling stuff.
Like a real wrestler or a fake wrestler?
He's yeah, like WWE and all that stuff.
Okay.
So the publisher their initial goals are going to be to support indie developers and reignite classic franchises, providing funding, marketing, and PC support to indie studios. The thing is, originally, when Acclaim originally shut down, a lot of their stuff got sold off. Like they were the NBA Jam publisher that went to EA. Mortal Kombat that went to fucking Warner Brothers. I think Turok is with someone else. I don't maybe I'm looking. They did some wrestling games, so there's Legends of Wrestling was them. Maybe they bring that back if they were to, from their own stuff. Maybe BMX Triple X. They did the Dave Mirra's BMX games. I was
Of course you knew
initially
that pervert.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I was looking through a list of their games. That's why. So no, look, I was initially excited, but as I, since then I'm like, unless
You
they
guys
somehow
don't have anything.
they just don't have anything, because all their stuff all the Acclaim stuff got sold off to other publishers, and so it's like they can't. It's not like they could bring back Mortal Kombat or NBA Jam or anything like that. Like, any of the big hitters, they don't know. Maybe
That's kind
it'll.
of weird. Right?
Maybe they're just like, maybe they'll bring back Shadow Man. I don't know. If they still own it. See, I don't even know what they own. That's the thing. I don't know what they own. So it's hard for me to be like super excited, because what are they going to release? Like, what is it they have? Because as far as I know, all their biggest, whatever would have been their biggest franchises, they don't know. Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, Turok, they don't own the rights, so I guess they'll just be more of an indie publisher, kind of, looking at indie studios and releasing their games. But I don't know. You guys have thoughts on Acclaim? I know you guys,
Not
I think
really.
they by the time they shut down, what, it was in 2005, you guys would have been still in high school or whatever.
Dude, I was in fucking middle school, dog.
Oh, in middle school. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck, way to make me feel even older.
Yeah, grandpa.
I had just, quote unquote, graduated from high school the year prior when they shut down. I think it was 2005 when they shut down.
5-year-old.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you guys. Okay.
God,
all right.
Why are you hanging out with us? Are you a pedophile?
He ain't not like us. He's not like us.
All right. Let's talk about this last thing. So these Gears of War collection rumors that have been spun up again recently. I know that there was some stuff like a couple weeks ago or whatever, but we didn't really talk about it, or I just didn't want to talk about it because it was just like, oh yeah, Gears collection. I mean, that's been floating around for a while, but this past week it seems to really have been getting a lot of like traction. So there's two parts of this rumor. So Gears of War E-Day looks like it's going to release next year. So no 2025 release. Like, I think we talked about this, right? That there was a chance that was coming out this year. Probably not.
Bullshit.
Yeah. So to satisfy Gears fans, the big rumor, coming out is that they're going to release the Gears of War collection around August of this year. This is from Jez Corden on Twitter. He says, been unable to confirm or debunk this so far, aside from the suggestion that there's some misinformation in the current rumors. I do think it would be an odd thing for any prospective Gears collection to ship without PvP. Because supposedly there's not going to be any multiplayer. No multiplayer, PvP multiplayer.
Which is weird because I think like since it's on a lot of online stuff, like that is kind of like a big thing is the multiplayer for Gears.
So he was doing more like looking through, and he still can't confirm anything about the multiplayer, but like for sure, according to his sources, they're still gonna have co-op. And it's gonna release on PlayStation 5. That's the other part of this rumor. So the Gears collection would release on the PlayStation 5 as well.
That's weird, but would it be cross-platform? You think, or would it just only be PlayStation only?
I don't know. It's Forza Horizon. I think that's why you have to have a Microsoft account. I think Forza Horizon 5 is going to be cross-platform.
Seems like that. It's like it only makes the game better for being cross-platform.
That's probably why, though. It probably will be cross-platform. But I don't know.
So no.
I mean, I don't see anything. There's nothing in the rumors. Again, these are all rumors, and nothing's even been confirmed fully about like there not being any kind of like multiplayer. I mean, it's not even confirmed that this even exists. The Gears collection. I mean, all the leakers and all the people who do leak stuff and get these rumors, like this. It's been a couple years now or something, like 2 or 3 years there's been talk of the Gears of War collection.
Because
So
next year will be 20 years, right?
20, yeah. Next year is going to be the 20th, like when the first game come out in November. Yeah, next year is going to be the 20th anniversary of Gears of War. So, I mean, you could maybe ship it next year, a Gears collection, as like here's for the 20th anniversary of the game or the series, or
But kind of weird because of E-Day though coming out next year.
so November 7th is when the first game released. I mean, yeah, or maybe they do release the Gears of War collection of like, oh, here, get caught up on the series, and Gears of War E-Day is the actual like celebration, like release for the 20th anniversary of Gears of War. I mean, I don't know how they're going to celebrate the 20th anniversary.
Celebration, John Murphy.
Like, they have to do something. Like, they got to do something. But I just don't know
Finally get
what
an
it is.
update on Gears 5's multiplayer for an event.
Huh. I just don't see that happening.
Nobody did.
I mean, maybe they probably won't do stuff like, I know God of War is doing their 20th anniversary stuff like this month because
A Facebook post, and a Twitter post. Thanks
no,
for
they're
20
doing
years, man.
they're doing like no, there's like a panel or some shit because I think what the first game released March 22nd in 2005. Yeah, we're coming up on that quick.
Gross.
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, I mean, obviously, when it comes to it being on PlayStation 5, I'm pretty sure you guys don't really care, right? Like, it's just okay, it's on PlayStation. But
Finally, somebody's got a good gameplay. Boom,
oh
roasted.
my God. But I
Nah,
mean,
Jeff
okay,
bought a
what
Xbox
about
to play Gears.
what about it not having if it ends up
But
being
other than
true?
multiplayer, Riot.
So you do want the multiplayer. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think it would. If I'm Coalition and Xbox, I don't release it with the multiplayer.
Get an Xbox to play it.
The reason I say that, like, have the co-op, maybe have horde mode,
The
but
PvE shit for it.
yeah, PvE stuff. But I don't think you should release the multiplayer portions of the games because that could potentially eat into E-Days multiplayer. Because then you get a thing of like, people don't want to play Halo Infinite multiplayer because they'd rather play Master Chief Collection. like that. I mean,
Well, that because 343 only updates that game and fucks everything else.
I don't know. Maybe they just like as they say, fuck it. As long as people are just playing Gears of War online. So even if they're not playing Gears of War E-Day online, they're playing Gears of War 3 remastered online, Gears of War 2 remastered online, whatever it is. Maybe they just
Well,
don't
what
give
if
a
they
shit.
just do it where like you have to get Game Pass and you can play it on your other stuff to get an Xbox thing to play it online. But for if you're just gonna stick with Sony, you just get the single player PvE stuff for it. Maybe make
I
a
don't
little
know.
stretch. Us
That
getting numbers
that might be that might
because like Sony kind of likes a lot of single player games, like you guys say trend, right? That's the word of the podcast. Yeah, just the trend
of
is that
Sony
Sony just plays a lot of single player stuff,
they do release a lot of
like story mode stuff. So
When was the last
that's
time
my
they
take on it.
released one of their big heavy hitter games that had multiplayer? I think it's Uncharted 4.
Killzone, right?
Okay,
No, it's a Charge Wars.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
last one. Because like none of the Horizon games have it right.
no.
No.
Obviously the Last of Us the Last of Us Part 2 didn't have it, and God of War games don't have multiplayer. Days Gone didn't. I mean, they released multiplayer games, but like their big hitters don't have multiplayer yet. Like, yeah, I think Uncharted 4 might have been the last one. Huh. No, but like them, if Xbox were to be like, well, if you get it on PlayStation, you only get into like, story portions of the game, no multiplayer. I think that might rub too many people the wrong way. Like you have to buy an Xbox or play it on PC if you want to play multiplayer. I just, I don't know. Again, this is all rumors. Nothing's even the collection itself. For all the different people that report on this stuff, Jez Corden, there's a guy named Special Nick, who's talked about it for 2-3 years now. That they're the only ones who are like, this is for sure real, because their sources tell them it's real. But it's still never been confirmed about a Gears collection. So whether there's multiplayer or not, I mean, honestly, if there was some kind of multiplayer, I want Judgment to be a part of the collection. I'd want the Overrun mode to be a part of it. The Overrun mode was pretty cool in Gears of War Judgment. I know you guys didn't play a lot of Gears of War Judgment, but I played enough.
I'm only missing like 2 achievements in that game.
You're missing achievements in that game? Wow.
Yeah.
Get good, scrub. I have every achievement in that game.
Whatever. Do you have all the Gears achievements in Gears Pop?
You know what? Fuck you.
Bitch.
I'm still sore about like that my shit got erased. I'm so pissed off, dude.
Are you?
And the thing that's worse about it is that like I could have been like, well, fuck, I started from scratch. I just have to. The game is gone. You can't play Gears Pop anymore. I liked Gears Pop.
Get wrecked.
Wow.
What?
That's what we.
I got all the achievements.
That's what they should bring back. Bring back. Wait, you got all the
Gears
achievements?
Pop remastered?
Gears Pop remastered on console.
Give me Gears Pop remastered on console.
And then guess what? They're like, guess what? They're like 2v2s, 3v3s, and shit like that. Just have a big ass army of fucking people just coming in, bro.
Damn. That game was good, but I guess Fall Guys was too popular. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
Fall Guys is awesome, bro.
Well, I mean that
Hell
like
yeah.
because I
Yo,
don't
Stumble
remember.
Guys are doing Stumble
Let's play
Guys.
Stumble. Let's go. Let's
Oh
download
my
some
God.
Stumble Guys tonight, boys.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking ridiculous. All right, so I see it's already past your guys' bedtime, and you guys most likely have work tomorrow. I don't.
Coming from you,
I work
I
6 days
feel
a week. All right, fuck you.
I
Don't even start. I work 6 days a week.
coming from you, bro. I don't have to because I chose that lifestyle.
Yeah,
Fucking fucker.
I live in fucking Southern California. I'm fucked unless I move.
Well,
Yeah.
we've been telling you to move up here,
If
then we can
only,
actually
if
have
only you had the
in-person
ability
podcast,
to,
bro.
if only you had the ability to do that. Yes.
I need money to move, and California sucks it all from all of us. It's so expensive here.
Not from us.
It's so
Probably you,
expensive
but
here.
Oregon is the 8th most expensive state to live in, so it's not like it's cheap here either.
It's just not cheap anywhere now. Like
You
I
can go
don't
live in
know
Mississippi, but then
I'd rather fucking jump off a bridge into a fucking like vat
vat of semen.
of semen and drown to death than go live in
why not see women?
Mississippi. What?
Why not jump into a thing of sea women?
Jesus Christ. All right, and with that, we're going to go ahead and end the podcast there. Jesus Christ. All right, so this was, oh shit, I don't even remember what. Okay.
Yeah, you don't remember because you're old. Old,
I really fucking hate you
old,
sometimes.
wrinkly balls.
Gross. All right, well, this is what? 46, so I was actually remembering that. This is episode 46, Gaming Chamber, everybody. Wow. 46. Almost as old as me. Fuck you, Devin. I've been your host, Everett. Devin?
See, old man.
Oh my god. JJ?
Yep. See you later.
Oh, you fucking motherfuckers. All right. Until next time, we'll catch you later.